they have is I spent some time really strategizing about where I wanted to go next. I realized I was not done with this topic yet. And so I want to talk with you for a few moments today about winning strategies for an overcoming life, part three. All right, let's keep going. And so if you want to win in 2025, I'm just going to tell you it's going to take more than willpower and positive affirmation. One of the things that just really bothers me about social media is the lack of integrity. And let me tell you what I mean by that. We have a lot of influencers, and I'm not going to go there. On social media that just tell you, try harder, keep going, have positive, happy thoughts, and your life is going to be great. And I laugh because that's just not a reality. You can have all the happy thoughts and all the willpower in the world and go nowhere. It's more than willpower, it's more than positive thoughts. It takes real work to be successful in whatever endeavor you are striving for in your life. And I feel like we just give people this false hope and this false sense of security that they don't have to do anything and everything in their life is just going to be great. And I look at my life, I look at the lives of my mentors and other successful people, and I know that that's not the case. I think about the hours that were put in, I think about the sleep that has to be sacrificed, all of the things that go into a life of greatness. And I look at the average mediocre behavior of most people, and it does not match the discipline that it takes to really live up to your potential and to do great things in life. If you're going to win in 2025, you're going to have to give your goals your undivided attention. You're going to have to be very intentional about only involving yourself in the things that make your life better. Write that down. If you're going to win in 2025, you're going to have to give your goals your undivided attention. And you're going to have to be very intentional about only involving yourself in the things that make your life better. As I just said in the opening of this podcast, there are a lot of things that have tried to get my attention this year. There are a lot of things that have come across my desk. There are a lot of things in terms of potential partnerships and relationships and different things that have come my way. And I've just had to say no to a lot of stuff because on the surface, it looks good. But when we really get to the root of it, what is this taking me away from? This is taking me away from my priorities. This is taking me away from the goals that I set for this year. This is taking me away from my intentions. This is taking me away from important relationships and time that I need to be focused on particular priorities. So for me to say yes to that, I'm going to have to say no to the vision that I set in motion for 2025. And a lot of it's just not worth it. And I talk to so many people that are just distracted in their lives. They are distracted all the time. It's always something that is distracting them. And I'm like, what about your vision and the goals and the things that you said you were going to accomplish? And they say, oh, I'm accomplishing it. But what they don't realize is that they're getting further and further away from the vision that they set for their life, and that you got to be intentional about only involving yourself in things that make your life better. And that means before you say yes to this opportunity, before you say yes to this distraction, before you say yes to more relationships in your life, only involve yourself in the things that are going to truly make your life better. In order to win in 2025, you're going to have to master one word. I want you to write this down. The word I'm talking about is consistency. And under that, I want you to write this down. Consistency is the currency of transformation. Write that down. Consistency is the currency of transformation. And so, if my life is going to be different in 2025, what's going to make it different? You can hire a coach, you can get a mentor, you can make certain investments, but if you are not consistent, this year is going to be like every other year in your life. Consistency is the currency of transformation. And so I cannot tell you the number of requests I get almost daily from people wanting to pick my brain or asking for mentorship. And while I'm often flattered that people want to pick my brain or be mentored by me, The reality is that I just don't have time to say yes to all these requests. Additionally, from years of experience, I know that very few people are serious and they will ultimately waste my time. And so, everybody wants to, I mean, everybody, I've been asked so many times, please mentor me. Please, help me. I want some wisdom from you. And in the early years of my life, I would just say, yes, I'll mentor you. And what I learned very quickly is that people don't want to be mentored. People want to waste my time. And so I said, yes, I'll mentor. I start giving people time. And guess what? They come back the next week. "Hey, did you execute on this? Have you done it? Oh no, I haven't done that. Okay. Uh, okay, I'll give you a pass. We just started. Okay, week two. Have you done this? No, I haven't done that. Okay, 2 weeks in, you haven't done it. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more shot because three times before you strike out. We come back again. Have you done? No, I haven't done that. Okay, let's make this very clear right now. Number one, you're wasting my time. Number two, you are being very disrespectful to me because I have given you a spot on my calendar with everything I have going on to pour into you, and you're not doing anything with it. And number three, you will not get back on my calendar because you do not value this relationship. And so what happened is I started to say no, 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 no more and more to mentorship because I realized that people just wanted to waste my time. They were not doing anything with the information, the impartations, all of the things that I was doing to help them get to the next level in their life. They did nothing with it. And so I just cut it off. I said, I'm not, today I rarely take on mentorship assignments because I just don't allow people to waste my time. I have better things to do with my time than just to be hanging out with people. And, you know, I have a certain level of self respect for myself and a certain standard for myself. So if you're not going to respect that, you don't deserve to be in my relationship constellation. And that's something that I have to toil with on a consistent basis because people just want to hang out and they just want to be around you. But if you don't really value this and you're not going to use any of this to be better, then I could be doing better things with my time. I could be writing, I could be consulting, I could be creating solutions and products and services and doing more important things if this is all you see this as and you don't really value it. And so I've learned how to vanish from environments where I'm not valued because I value myself. I can always say that, but I know the value that I bring to every environment that I enter. And when I see that people don't really discern or recognize that value, I dismiss myself and I create distance and I give less and less of my time and energy to those individuals because I have a certain level of honor for myself. And if you can't honor and value that, then you don't deserve to be part of my life. And I'm talking to you because you got to value yourself enough to stop letting people waste your time. A lot of you listening to me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You got people in your life that are constantly wasting your time. You keep responding to their text messages and their calls and their messages and their DMs, and these people aren't going anywhere. They just want to hang out, they just want to have a good time, but they're not going anywhere. They don't have focus and vision for their lives. And everybody will tell you that if you're going to be part of my relationship constellation, you got to be a person that's on a mission. You got to be a person that is driven and has vision and has goals and has intention and has results, and not somebody just talking about what you want to do, not somebody that just wants to hang out and waste time because time is too valuable to be wasted in environments with people that don't value it and are not prioritizing it properly. And I don't have time to stay there. Um, but I learned that a lot of people just want to waste your time, and other people want to follow me around for a day, for a week, for a month, etc. You know how that goes. And one of the things that have discovered is that unfortunately, um, They want to see how I do what I do and make what makes me who I am. I understand that. But if most people were to follow me around for 24 hours, they would be